Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Rogi, say hi. Say hi. Say hello. We're sitting here today in hopes that you will watch and we will share with you my favorite skincare, hair care, and makeup. Normally I film in my room, but it is like a dungeon cave. So bear with me. We're gonna have fun today. And like I said, we have my cute little tuxedo man over here who's gonna keep us company. There are so many more products that I love than what I'm just mentioning in this video, but I just wanted to mention like the standout products of 2024. Some of these have been around forever, but I wanted to keep it true to just like what it is I loved. So a lot of skincare. I found this Dr. Wang Nourishing Youth Serum. I have very dry skin. If you don't know anything about me, I'm 33 years old. I have combination leaning way more dry skin. I live in the tri-state area, so the spring and summer, my skin does better because it's a bit more humid here, but in the fall, winter, it is dry and my skin, it does not fare well in that. This is beautiful, really nice under makeup. It's 97% natural. It's an herbal skincare brand and I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today. I find that it gives my skin a really nice glow, like a glow from within. Not too slippery, not too greasy. Just be sure that you're not applying too much. I apply 1 dot here, 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 and here. 5 dots in total, so just don't put too much on and you will be fine. I don't think I found it this year, but I heavily relied on a lot this year is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I talk about this all the time. A dupe for the Tatcha Water Cream. I actually find this to be more hydrating. I love this. I stopped buying Tatcha because it's just absurd how much money her cream is. Very thin cream while also very hydrating. My skin drinks it. Looks beautiful under makeup. What more could you ask for? I discovered this cream this year. This is the Roche-Posay Toleriane Ultra Soothing Repair Moisturizer. I love how light it is. I love how small it is. You look at this and you think it's a trial size, but it is a full 1.35 full ounces. Again, a really beautiful cream. It does not leave a white cast. None of these have SPF in it. I apply moisturizer, so I will apply this or my Kiehl's, and then I go in with sunscreen on top. This is so good. Highly recommend it. Very hydrating. My skin is also very sensitive. If I have too much product on my skin where my skin can't breathe, then my skin gets very uncomfortable and I get little bumpies all over my face. Sometimes I break out in a red rash. So these products are great for those of you who have dry, sensitive skin. For SPF, I found this bad boy this year. This is my favorite. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Ultimate Defense SPF 50. I love this. I love that it's a pump. I love that it's a tube, travel friendly, it weighs next to nothing. I love the bright yellow of it. It's just, there's not a single thing that I don't love about it. Looks beautiful under makeup. Does not leave a white cast on my face. Rubs into the skin beautifully. A very runny, thin texture. I also discovered the La Roche-Posay SPF 50. However, I'm not using that right now because it's not hydrating enough. I think it's perfect for, again, the spring and summer months where my skin is a little bit more combo, but in the months where my skin is just dry and sad and scaly, I heavily rely on Dr. Dennis Gross. Another beautiful cream. I think I discovered this in 2023. I'm finally running out of this. This is the Henricksen Banana Bright Under Eye. This is the best under eye cream I've ever tried. Really does a nice job of lightening up those dark circles underneath my eyes. If you're someone that struggles with dark circles, highly recommend this. It's beautiful. I love it. A little goes a long way and it lasts a very, very long time. Shout out. Love this. Best concealer I've ever tried. You guys are sick of me talking about it, I'm sure. I use this nonstop all the time. This is the Dior Backstage Concealer. I am in the shade, that's very loud, whatever that was, 2CR. Lasted me a lifetime. I literally use this concealer every single day. She's still going strong. I would definitely buy this again. It's beautiful if you have textured under eyes, if you have wrinkly under eyes. It does not accentuate anything. It's so, so beautiful. If you only put a little bit on, dare I say, you don't even need to powder. Another complexion product that I loved this year, this is just on the days where I want to look tan, whether it's spring, summer, winter, fall. This is the OG Copper Sculpted Face Stick. This is such a good color. It looks very dark for my very fair complexion, but it blends out like a dream. Finally ran out of my Ardell Glam Touring Contour Stick, so I'm not gonna mention her because you can't buy her, but she will forever be in my heart. I love her to death. I wish that Ardell would come back out with her, but This is definitely the second best. I heavily relied on it this year. I'm actually running really low on this. Look at this. Tone of it, the blendability of it, it just works. I don't know what else to say. Shockingly, this year, I fell in love with this Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I use One Fair by Charlotte Tilbury. I hit pan. I love this. This is so good. I don't know what it is, okay? I think my under eyes weren't in a good spot. A lot of times when my skin is dry around my eyes, I kind of get like eczema flakes in my inner corner. Sorry, I keep playing around with the camera. Sorry, I keep touching you, but I want you to come a little closer now. But I just feel like my eyes are in a good spot thanks to things like my Banana Bright eye cream, thanks to other skincare products that I'm gonna mention in just a bit. So I like this. It adds a little bit of coverage to whatever part of my face that I'm adding it to. It's great for touch-ups on the go because it is a pressed powder, so you don't have to worry about it getting everywhere. I love the mirror, very convenient. It's so good. I did my December favorites video, so if you're interested in this makeup look, I will go ahead and link that video up here as well as down below if you want to watch it after this video. But I forgot that I got a little bit of mascara on my face and I forgot to take it off. So good. I really love this. What else? This is a duh. My Laguna bronzer by NARS. I mean, we don't even need to talk about this. Such a beautiful color. Doesn't leave my skin too orange. Doesn't leave my skin too red. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Again, you look at that and think, oh, that's too dark for you. But no, it is stunning. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It blends out like a dream. The best bronzer ever. I say it all the time. I also really enjoyed this. This is not sold anymore, so I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but I love a blush palette. I'm someone where I like to layer my cream blushes with powder blushes on top. So if I can have a variety, even like mixing and matching them together. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks. NYX, bring this back, because it's so good. I also recently bought this in, what was it? Sephora's holiday sale. So this is a relatively new one, but my God, this is the best eyeshadow palette I've ever owned. I use this every single day. It's what I use to obviously apply eyeshadow, but this wing is from this. I used it on a brush. Let me just check this off right here. This brush is the best brush I've ever bought in terms of eye makeup. I use this to throw on a wing, whether I use black eyeshadow, brown eyeshadow. What I've been doing most recently is using this dark brown from this makeup by Mario. This is the Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. So good, these two things. Oh my God. You don't need anything more than this other than maybe like a glitter topper for like a more festive, bright, I don't know, moment. You know, I love a lot of cream blushes, but I haven't really talked about this one too much. It's such a good color. I wear a lot of blues. It is the perfect pink for a blue outfit, like the one that I'm wearing right now. This is MAC Glow Play in the shade Cheer Up. It's like one of those where I dip my brush in, I put it on my cheek, one dip, it puts enough pigmentation. I don't have to build it up. It's just a really easy, don't have to think about it. Absolutely love this staple. The color is beautiful. I highly recommend it. I love MAC, and this is one of my favorite MAC products I've ever tried. Another complexion product, this is discontinued, but I wore this a lot, okay? I wear other highlighters, but I'm picking the best of the best. I'm picking what I used the most this year. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I've had this forever. It's been years, but I love it. It is a beautiful champagne shade. It looks very natural. Can you see that? It just like picks up the light, it disperses it, it just looks like wet skin. I have a lot of eyebrow products. I have to say 2024 was the year of brows for me. I've been watching older videos of mine in preparation for year end, like looking back. I want to kind of use it as like motivation to keep going, like look how far you've come, look at what you've done. So I've been watching older videos. My brows over the years have done such an evolution. It's actually wild. And I've been saying for the longest time, like once I get my brows in order, it's over. And I think that this was the year of the brow for me. I feel comfortable with these brows. I feel like these brows fit my face more so than any other brows I've had in the past. I like a bushy brow, but I think I've catered it to complement my face where it doesn't look like my face is being overpowered by the brows. That just might be my opinion. You might feel differently. These products, a lot of them are drugstore, are what got me through this year and have really made such a big difference in my eyebrow game. Araceli. I love these BB brow pencils. I had two. I ran out in blonde. I would go out and buy it, but I'm gonna wait until I finish these other brow products. This is in the shade dark brown. I love the point of it. I love a small tip. It reminds me so much of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I like this better because the spoolie does not break off of this. Again, I had it in blonde and I like to fill my brow in with two different colors. One that matches more, that's like true to my brow color, so like dark brown, and one that is a bit more lighter so that you can create that dimension and kind of make it look like actual hair. Honeybee Gardens, I found this in 2024. I purchased this shade Walnut. This is a beautiful, very, very realistic, fine tipped brow pencil. I love the shade. It is the perfect kind of like taupey brown. Highly recommend. I bought this on Amazon. It has a really nice spoolie. I also really love the Joa Precision Brow Pencil. I rediscovered this year. This is in the shade Brunette. This one is a little bit warmer than Honeybee Gardens. I like the Honeybee Gardens shade a little bit better. But again, I would use both of these to fill in my brows to help create that kind of dimension. You can find this at CVS. e.l.f. This is not my favorite, but this is what started my e.l.f. brow gel obsession. One side is for your brows. That's the side I've used up almost all of it, and the other side is for lashes. I don't really use this. Like, I find I either leave my lashes be or I'll wear black mascara to zhuzh them up. I don't know, just a preference. But so I don't really use the lash side. Great clear brow gel on a budget, keeps my brows up all day, nice and fluffy. But my favorite by far is this one. This is the e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. There is kind of like a glue consistency. I use this today to lift my brows, and then you pop the top open and it has two brushes that you can really lift your brows up to give that laminating effect. I do need to wash this brush because it's kind of disgusting. So you do need to wash this because it will get grimy. This is just a genius product. If you are someone where you naturally have big bushy brows and you just want them to be lifted, like you don't even need to fill them in, this is the best product. Highly recommend. You can thank me later. Honeybee Gardens makes the best pencils in my opinion, whether it's eyeliners, lip pencils, these are the best. This one I use every single day of my life to fill my waterline. It has lasted me forever. I'm shocked that I haven't gone through this, but this is in the shade Belgian Chocolate. It is the most beautiful dark brown eyeliner. It lasts in the waterline really beautifully. You can line your lid with it, give yourself a little bit of a wing like I did today. You also have a beautiful black shade that's called Jet Black. Lip liners this year. We're just gonna call them out real quick. You've seen them so many times. I talk about them all the time. Let's go from most affordable to most not affordable. Rimmel Cappuccino, my favorite. I absolutely love it. This year I kind of did a revamp with my, I would say with my overall aesthetic. You know, I went a little bit darker. I've been blonde for so many years now. I went back to the brunette side, living my brunette life. And so I've been picking different lip colors. When I was blonde, I liked more peachy, light pink shades, and now I'm going a little bit more brown. I like browns to match the hair. It is a darker lip liner, but it's so good. Just the shade of it, it's so beautiful. I think this would look great no matter what kind of lip you're wearing. I pair this with a nude, a pink, a brown, a red. It's so good. It gives perfect dimension. It sharpens beautifully. It's affordable. I bought it on Amazon, and this is a lip liner that I must always have in my collection because I reach for it all the time. Honeybee Gardens, they make the best pencils. This one's definitely my favorite. This is in the shade Island Spice. Although any shade that you buy is a great shade, I would say these are definitely creamier. They're all wood pencils that I'm gonna mention. I don't like that kind of like plasticky nonsense that lip liner comes in. I like a traditional pencil. This shade is so, so pretty. It's kind of like a mauvey pink, a little bit of a brown, gives a nice depth to really create that kind of like pout effect. And I also bought that on Amazon. My two more expensive lip liners, the least expensive of the two, I wore this a lot. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Muted Mauve. I like that this is a square, so you can really get a good grip around it, but it kind of leans a little bit brown, a really great shade. Perfect for me. It kind of matches the natural shadows in my face, makes it look like there's a shadow behind my Cupid's bow, so it gives that like plump without the injectable plump, you know, or just naturally having plump lips, which I don't have. Pricey, but worth it. This is absurd, but this is my favorite lip liner. It's been my favorite lip liner for like a decade now, but this is the Bobbi Brown Nude Lip Liner. This is ridiculous. The price of this, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. If you wanna gasp Like I gasped when I went to go buy it. I did get it on sale though, but first time I bought it, I didn't get it on sale and I gasped. They're all very comparable. So if you wanted to buy the Bobbi Brown, I would say, you know, you don't need to. You could just buy one of the other ones that I mentioned at a more affordable price. But I love this. I just think like it's the best formula out of all of them. It really is so precise yet creamy. It doesn't bleed through the fine lines. If you want a very thin lip line, you can keep it super, super thin with this. It's so good. I will always have this in my, even if it's $100 for this damn lip liner, I will always have it. I will always have to buy it. I will just buy multiples of it during any kind of sale that Bobbi Brown decides to have. Oh my God, guys. There were so many lip products this year. First and foremost, we all know I'm gonna mention these. These are the e.l.f. O-Face lipsticks. I have 2 shades here. These are the 2 that I wore the most. I have No Doubt, which is this really interesting, kind of like 90s lip. It's such a vibe. It's like a brown, peachy brown. Can you see? Oh, it's so good. I pair this with things like Rimmel Cappuccino and it just gives that kind of like dark lip line with a juicy, moody brown in the middle. So 90s. I absolutely love it. I call that lip combo my supermodel lip. I'm not kidding you. I will wear it to work and people will be like, oh my God, that lip, it's so nice. I'll be like, yes, it's my 90s supermodel lip. Because we all have to enjoy where we are in the moment. And I love beauty and I love talking about beauty. And I talk about beauty anywhere and everywhere. Corporate setting, non-corporate setting, any kind of setting. This is probably my most worn shade from the e.l.f. O-Face, or probably all of my lipsticks this entire year. This is in the shade Standing Ovation. Very moody, like it's like a bossy, like a boss pink. Days where I want to wear a nude lip, but I want it to be like a bolder nude lip, I always reach for this color. If you want a bit more hydrating of a lipstick that is within the drugstore family, I've had these for a couple years now. Maybe this was my 2nd year that I own them, but I wear these so much. These are the best. Like if you want a gloss look, but it's the summer and you're outside and it's windy and you don't want your hair to get stuck in your lip gloss, which is the biggest pet peeve of my entire life. I absolutely hate that. That's when I reach for these. So these are the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. Leave such a beautiful juice to the lips. This is in the shade Life is Pink, as you can see right there. Very dark in the bullet, but very sheer on the lips. It is a beautiful, just like face brightening shade. And then my other favorite shade is Made for Peach, which is more of like your everyday beigey peach color. They look beautiful. And again, they give the look of a gloss without the stickiness of a gloss. And if a stickiness of a gloss drives you insane, you don't want to wear a matte lipstick, then give these a try. They come in an array of colors. You can buy multiples, okay? Because they are quite affordable. An affordable gloss that your hair will stick in, but if you are a gloss gal like me, like sometimes I just want a gloss. These are my favorite. This is probably my most worn shade. This is in the shade Newsfeed. Sometimes I want to wear a red lip, but I don't want to commit to a red lipstick. Like that is a bold commitment. So I go for this gloss color. Look at this. Ugh. It's so pretty, so juicy. It's more of like a raspberry red, very hydrating on the lips. I own this in so many shades. I think I have 4 shades of this. I have Newsfeed, I have Missed Call, I have Scrollin', and then I have one other one. The name of it is escaping me. When I'm in doubt, honestly, and I just don't know what lip to wear, I always just grab one of these NYX Fat Lip Oils. They are simply the best. Another gloss that I love, NYX Butter Glosses. This is in the shade Fortune Cookie. I have so many of these, so many, but this is the one that I definitely wear the most. Beautiful lip gloss. It really reminds me of MAC in See-Through, but it's a little bit more pigmented. Can you see right here? It's just the jutes that it gives. I put this in the center of my lips typically. So I'll put a lipstick, a lip liner, and then I will just pat this in the center of my lips and it gives that pout because of the shine, but also because it's lighter. So it kind of gives an ombre effect where the center of my lips looks brighter. So it looks a little bit like juicier in the center. As you can see, all of my favorite lip products are from the drugstore. Revlon, these are so nostalgic to me. I love these lipsticks. I have 2 shades, 44 Bare Affair and I have 755 Bare It All. I like these because they're a lipstick, but they're kind of like sheer. It's so good. I love it. I was reaching for this a lot when I was hanging on to summer and it was just like, I want to wear a bright peach lip, but it just doesn't feel right because while I'm holding on to summer, I also love the autumn and the fall and I want to feel the fall autumnal shades. 44 is a great all year color, but I rely on this a lot during the transition months. It just helps take me from like peachy nudes to Christmas reds, if that makes sense. So highly recommend that. And then 755 Bare It All. I love this as well. This one is a little bit lighter. They're very comparable to one another, but this is a little bit lighter. More of like a sparkle to it, kind of like a luminosity to it. I can pair with any outfit, any look. It just feels right. It feels fresh and it doesn't cost too much. Don't sleep on Revlon. I love Revlon lipsticks. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, I have to say. I don't know, I always thought that Pillow Talk was overrated. And this month I did wear Pillow Talk a lot. We had 2 holiday parties and I wore that shade to both holiday parties, but I don't know, something about this color, it's not very right now, although you can wear lipstick whenever you want. Just because I say one thing doesn't mean like it's, you know, the holy gospel of lipstick. For me, this is just more of a spring summer shade. Although I have worn this in the winter, but I pair it with darker things. So I'll pair it with a darker lip liner or a darker lipstick. And I put this in the center of my lips, but I love Charlotte Tilbury. Her formula is so good. Shade Candy Chic, really pretty cool tone pink. Again, would look absolutely beautiful with the sweater that I'm wearing right now, but I feel as though it would make it a little bit more springtime. Let's move on to perfume. I just wanted to mention this. I love this. I fell in love with this. I bought this during the Sephora holiday sale. Tom Ford Oud Ombre leather, spicy, leathery, fireplacey, masculine, but like sexy. I don't know. Gives like hints of cherry or, you know what, licorice. Smells like a smoky room with licorice and leather. I don't know, but I love it. It lasts very long on my skin. I am someone where perfume escapes my scent very quickly, and this leaves me smelling good all day long, all night long, and I just had to mention it. Skincare, first and foremost, I have to mention my NuFace device. I've used this for years and years and years. This is the first year where I really committed to doing it 2 to 3 times a week, every single week. I just think if you want to see a change in your face instantly, this does a beautiful job of tightening, but mainly like tightening by depuffing. This is the NuFace Trinity device, and then I buy the activator gel on Amazon. This conducts the current so that it can work your face out. Medicube collagen jelly cream. Collagen jelly cream. I also have their overnight mask that you peel off, but I find like I use this the most. I love that everything is pink. I was shocked to learn how inexpensive Medicube is. So if you are someone where you want really shiny skin, like no matter what Medicube product I use, I just find like my skin looks so bright, refreshed, and like glows from within. I use this as like a finishing product, so I put all of my skincare on at night, let it sink in for a bit, and then before I go to bed, 30 minutes before, I will pop into my bathroom. I will put this on my face, let this dry down for 30 minutes before going to bed, and then I just wash it off in the morning, and my skin is just whoa, life-changing. I highly recommend. And it's affordable, so it's like not even that much of a commitment. The biggest commitment is the applying it, honestly, because you do need to give it 30 minutes to dry. Another product that I fell in love with this year is the Eucerin Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Face Cream. I use this at night. It just locks everything in. It is my last step if I'm not using this. If I'm using this, then I will put this on, let this sink into my skin, and then put this on afterwards. This is a really beautiful, thick cream, super hydrating, doesn't irritate my skin. And again, I love that it's drugstore. I love drugstore products. I just find like if you can find something that works for you at a fraction of the price, I feel like it's more of like a, you know, like a tap on your back or a pat on your back. What am I saying? I'm very thirsty and I'm very tired. And this I filmed way too much today. Brogan's cleaning himself and the airplanes are flying up high. So it's getting a little noisy. I'm getting a little distracted and I'm getting a little nasally. Honorable mentions. I obviously have to mention my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's that thin oil that I talk about all the time. I didn't bring it because you guys have seen it so many times. You're probably sick of me talking about it, but I had to mention it. I absolutely love it. And I also really love my Face Reality Face Cleanser. I used that for the first time this year. I will go ahead and find that and link that down below. It is just a really beautiful cleanser that takes off my makeup, doesn't strip my skin of all of its natural oils. In terms of body sunscreen, I found this year. This is the Eucerin Daily Hydration Cream. This is SPF 30. I've talked about this so many times, but like when I am going to work and I'm wearing like a sweater like this, I will lather my chest. This way my chest is just protected with SPF 30. I never sunbathe, but like if I'm spending the day at the beach under the umbrella, I would use SPF 50, but this is just for like everyday wear. It does not go on sticky like a sunscreen, so it doesn't make me hot. It doesn't make me sweaty. It's just, it feels like a nice hydrating lotion. My husband will like touch my arm and he's like, oh, you feel so soft. It's just like a hydrating lotion, sinks into the skin, leaves a really nice gleam to the skin. But again, not sticky, not heavy. I absolutely love it. And I buy this on Amazon too. I also want to mention OPI. I buy their regular nail lacquer. I paint my own nails. Today I'm wearing the Amore in the Grand Canal. I just painted them last night. I did a beautiful job of learning how to paint my nails this year. Like, are they perfect? No. But my God, it's pretty damn close to it. I use their top coat. OPI is my favorite. If you want a nail video, let me know. I can include it in one of my upcoming vlogs, but I take my time when I do my nails. Like, I set aside an hour and a half when I paint my nails because I find that the longer you let each layer dry, the longer your nails will last, the less that they will chip, and the way less that they will smudge. So if you want to see a video, let me know. I've become my own manicurist, and that is an accomplishment I am proud of in 2024. Let's move on to hair. I've always wanted to be that hair girly, and I'm finally her. I do my hair every time I wash it. I did a lot of heat this year, not proud of it. But in the last 6 weeks, I have moved on to heatless curls, which I'm gonna mention the heat products, the non-heat products, and everything in between. But I'm very proud of myself because I did my hair a lot in 2024, and I have to say my hair has never looked better. When I wash my hair, I will make sure my hair is 90% dry, and then I go in with my Silk Heatless Curls. I literally did this last night. That is, you can't see my hair because the sun is absolutely blinding us all. But sorry, now you can see into my kitchen, and I didn't close the Lazy Susan, so please ignore all of my protein products, powders, and whatnot. But I got this hair from my Heatless Curls. I put it on top of my head. I spin my hair around. If you want to see a tutorial, I think I did one. I will link it here as well as down below. I wake up in the morning and this is my hair. I do put mousse in my hair though before wrapping it around so that it stays, and then I spray it when I take it out. And my hair really, really needed it because yeah, I've been heat styling my hair so much this year. My favorite heat styling product is this. I own a lot of hair tools, and this is the best hair tool. Dry Bar. It's just a wand, okay? It's so good. My hair will hold the curl for days and days and days and days. These curls last the longest. I will link this down below, but this is the best heat product I've ever owned. I've owned so many. I purchased my sister buys me all of my hair tools every like Christmas. She's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I need a new hair tool. For once, I did not ask for a new hair tool because thanks to my brother and my sister, my hair is in perfect, not perfect, but perfect for me. Okay, she's come a long way, all right? So we're gonna give her claps and snaps, but my hair's in great condition, and I do not need any more hair care products thanks to those two things. This is the best ever. SNTE hair wax stick. I bought this on Amazon. I also got this little brush. It has brush on this side, or like a comb, and then it has this bristly brush on this side. Oh, that's really disgusting. I have little hairs stuck to this. I'll ignore that, but it just pumps up like this. You push it up like you would a deodorant stick. You slick your hair back, and then I use this to tame my tameaways or flyaways, to tame my flyaways, or to get my hairline in a certain look with the slick back. This is so good. Thanks to this, I feel confident and comfortable wearing my hair up. I've never really ever worn my hair up. I'm just more comfortable with my hair down, but this has really helped. If you are someone where you struggle to feel confident with your hair up, give this a try. Looking back on this year, some beauty, just, I know it's surface, but we come here to talk about beauty products. So, can you blame me? No. But like I said, I've come a really long way in terms of my nail polish. I've come a really long way in terms of my eyebrows, my hair. I just feel like my skin is in a really good place. Oh, I also wanted to mention getting a hydrofacial. This year I got a hydrofacial every 3 months. Highly recommend it. It's so good. If you want to learn more about a few of the things that I mentioned in this video, I will put all the corresponding videos down below. Finally, I've gotten to a space where I feel more comfortable in my skin because I'm doing makeup that just amplifies my natural features. I'm not really changing how I look. I kind of just have accepted me for who I am, how I look, and I just feel like comfortable aesthetically in my own skin. A lot of inner work is what's gonna happen in 2025. And I also for surface level things, you know, beauty things. I want to focus more on bringing my skincare down. I've been focusing on my neck more, but I want to bring it all the way down. So I want to do my neck and my chest. I just feel like, you know, I'm going to be 34 this year. Not that that's old. That's not what I'm saying. But I kind of just want to take even better care of my skin. And I'm just trying to look at my routine, my products, and just areas where I could tweak it. But let me know down below in the comments, what were some of your favorite products of 2024? What was just some of your favorite anything in 2024? Did you try a new workout routine? Did you try a new beauty product, hair care product, anything? Like, what was transformational for you this year? I would love to talk about it down below in the comments. I will go ahead and put a video at the end of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and put my December favorites because I feel like we talked about quite a few of the products, and a lot of the makeup that I mentioned in today's video you will have seen me apply to my actual face. So if you missed that video, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here on the screen. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in 2024, and I'm very excited to see what's in store for us in 2025. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and I really, really hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.